Yeah, hi, it's Billy here again. Hope you're well. Just thought I'd give you an update on my health and where we're up to. It's been probably 2.5 weeks, so I don't want to make them just for the sake of making them, but yeah, a little bit of significant progress, I guess. Well, not I guess, has been, and some big decisions made of late. So, um, uh, yeah, I want to again, and I know I say this, so it gets a bit repetitive, but I can't thank you all enough for your support, your love, the kindness. I'm still receiving messages and lots of phone calls and yeah, the gestures and um, yeah, gifts in the mail and offers of food and we're out of hospital now, and Loretta's taking care of me. I'm back on my feet. I'll share a bit more of that in a minute. But I really wanted to thank everyone. It just comes from the heart. Like I said, it might sound a bit repetitive, but as life goes, we all get busy and we all get caught up. So it's quite natural for people to get caught up in their own lives, and we all do. So I wouldn't have been surprised if people do that, and the attention, not that I'm looking for attention, but the messages and the phone calls decrease, which is going to happen, and hopefully happen less and less. Become less and less as I get more and more health into me. So that's my goal, that's my aim, and I'm really excited and looking forward to gaining full health, which I'll share in a second. So yeah, as I said, I've been out of hospital now since the 28th of June. So yeah, it'll be 3 weeks on Friday. I'm filming this on Wednesday. Basically all going well. My digestion's going really well. I'm eating very good. I've put on, since the bottom I got to 67 kilos. I'm now 72-ish. So that's sort of stabilised and definitely on the increase. Obviously I don't want to put weight on too fast, but I'm definitely eating well. Probably got a bit naughty there on a couple of meals, but like those that have been following me know that I didn't eat that much, and I mean, hospital food wasn't terrible, but even then I didn't get to eat a lot of it because a lot of time whilst in there, I was on the intravenous feeding. So now I've got hold of food. I've had a bit of a taste. Gone a bit nuts from day to day, as we do. I do love my food and do enjoy it. So and things I'd missed out on, I guess I sort of had cravings for. But yeah, now I'm in more focused on my health. I really want to get back into fully and I'll share what I'm about to share in a sec, but it's going to be really critical that I look after my eating habits, my diet, what goes in, what goes out, because that's going to be really pivotal moving forward. So I've made a big decision on, Friday I went and seen the oncologist. Thursday was the visit to the surgeon. All very positive. My levels were all perfect. Everything, all the indications are that everything's going really well. Like I said, my weight's coming back on, and all my T cells and hemoglobin and everything else is just really, really good. So from that perspective, everything's great. I did speak to the surgeon. He's with my stoma. Anyone that doesn't know what a stoma is, that's basically where they had to resect and redirect everything to when they had to put me in for an operation to save my life. So the stoma is literally sticking out of my stomach at the moment, and that's where all my byproduct is going to instead of my bum. And so I've got colostomy bags, and sort of that's my life for a little while. Hopefully only temporary. The surgeon did say my resection, where they cut the colon, we've got like about 27 foot of colon, and mine's in the last foot portion. I can't remember how much exactly they cut out, but it's right down the bottom. And with all my issues that I had with the fistulas and that in hospital and the infection, there's a chance that it's been compromised too much, where they're not going to have enough of the rectum stool or stump, sorry, to reconnect everything and put everything back to where it was. So fingers crossed, but I'll go beyond that. I'm going to really work on healing myself, and those that maybe didn't watch the last video, when I had the fistulas and the infection, we were told it was going to be months and months in hospital, and would require surgery at the end. Just a little over 3 weeks later, I was out of hospital, fully recovered from the infection, to the point where they didn't even need to give me antibiotics going home. I've finished up my antifungal medication they had me on just as a precaution to keep everything right. And I don't require any surgery, so I've pretty much healed. Getting some scans in another 4 weeks, I think, to just make sure that everything's fine and just assess where everything's at, so get more of a visual for the surgeon, because at this stage he's only going off what he thinks may be going on down there, so no urgency on that one. Like I said, Friday, I visited the oncologist at the Adam Crosby Centre at the SCU, Sunshine Coast University Hospital. Spoke to the specialist there, the oncologist. We listened to all that he had to say, and the team. Long story short, I've decided to not go ahead with chemotherapy. I'm more of a natural person anyway, but I'm not stupid enough or stubborn enough to think that if I couldn't do this naturally and if I needed chemo, I will do it, even though it's their recommendation, to prevent more cancer coming back. And they're basing that on the fact that they found out of 29 lymph nodes, because the big cancer they got rid of, they believe they got all of that. And out of 29 lymph nodes that they took out, 9 of them had traces of cancer, which suggests that there is a possibility of that going, of cancer, because your lymph nodes go right through your body. And as cancer does, it'll try to find its way around and find an environment where it's comfortable and make itself a home somewhere else. I don't know how accurate this is, and I'm not saying there's not trust issues, but ultimately the oncologist, when I asked him this question, which I was a bit shocked and surprised that he didn't have this at hand, because I thought this would be a standard question of what the odds are of me, of the cancer returning. If I don't do the chemotherapy, he said it would be about 80%. And if I do the therapy, chemo, it's 50%. Each to their own. Everyone's out there. They would make decisions, and I guess even myself, you can't make those decisions until it's put in front of you. And that 30% for me, and the fact that I'm still 50%, even if I go through at least 6 months of chemo and all that entails. Anyone that's had it or know family members or people that have had it, it's quite horrendous, even though there's been some advance. For me, it just wasn't worth it. Knowing that all my blood levels and all my indicators are showing that there's no indication at the moment. The way I'm looking at it is on a few levels, but physically, whilst I did take all that on board, I also think, well, I'm going to get another scan in 4 weeks' time, and and more blood tests. So that will pick anything up, and I'll absolutely pick it up quicker than what I did initially, because I wouldn't say stubborn, but I never thought it was cancer. So obviously I almost left it too late. So I won't make that mistake again. I'll be getting regular checks. So I'm not dismissing the medical fraternity and Western medicine at all. But having done the research, I believe there's another avenue for me to go down. And I'm really, really comfortable and happy to do that. That entails physical diet, including I've just come back from Loretta and I have just come back from a herbal tea specialist, and it does tinctures, etc. And there's a lot of what he said and has given us that I believe is going to help. I've got other parts of protocols that are as a bit of a plan B if we'll see how that goes. um, and as I said, I'll be going back to the hospital to get scans and blood tests, so that'll pick up anything in the next few weeks anyway. But all the indicators last week or the week before when I got the bloods were everything's perfect. So at this stage for me, doing all 6 months of chemo, whilst it was recommended, I felt like I could get through. My other way of looking at this too on another level is the metaphysical side and the emotional and mental side as well. I've done a lot of research and things like and this might not be everyone's cup of tea, and meditation, grounding, and when I say meditation, not just all warm and fuzzy, but actually going in and healing myself, and tapping into my body. If anyone's listened to Dr. Joe Dispenza, and there's so many other people out there that advocate for the same sort of thing. There's so many options out there now that we are powerful human beings. We're energetic beings, and it's my belief that I will be able to heal myself completely, if not healed already. I've just got to step into that. That might sound foreign to some people, and that's okay. Like I said, everyone's got to make their own choices. There were plenty of people at the Adam Cosby Centre that have got cancer in a variety of sorts. I've known unfortunately, lots of family members and friends that have had it, and some have got through and some haven't. And unfortunately, everyone, well, not unfortunately, but fortunately, we all have a choice, and we all make those choices. I feel like I'm only 54. I'm young. I was quite fit before I started going through all this, and I will be again. And positive mindset, and not out to prove anyone wrong or anything like that. It's just it's a belief that I have, and I won't say a knowing, but just a real deep known belief that I've got, that I'll not just get through this, but I'm going to thrive and hopefully help others do the same. So there's more to life than just chemo. Chemotherapy has its place for some people. Like I said, there's no right or wrong, but for me, I felt really strongly, and every cell of my body just said, no, you've got another way of doing it. There's other options. So I'm going to follow my heart, my instincts, my intuition, and I'm going to go ahead with that, and really looking forward to what lies ahead. So that part's exciting, and it's really going to be an interesting learning all the time, so I will be tackling this from a physical point of view, a mental point of view, spiritual point of view, and emotional point of view. I've talked about this before, that past traumas and past that we hang on to things, and that certainly causes stress, which causes dis-ease, and we do manifest illness within ourselves all the time, and a lot of times we overcome that and we heal ourselves without even knowing we've got it. But when we're feeling down, or we're feeling we get a cold, or our immune system is not what it seems. There's quite often a reason for that, and my training and my research and everything I've done that I've seen it firsthand with myself and others. The metaphysical side is really true to me, and I feel like I can explore that. So physically, also exercise. I'm out walking. Starting to walk more and more, and getting more comfortable with getting out there exercising. I've got an appointment with a physio on Friday, who will show me some exercises, which I'm keen to get started on, but I guess I didn't want to overdo it and put myself back in hospital, or hurt anything there, even though everything's from where all the stitches and all the wounds were or are. They're all pretty well healed on the outside anyway, so and hopefully on the inside as well. I just can't see in there, but it's all looking good. Feeling stronger. As I said, I'm gaining weight. I've probably got another technically 13 kilos to get to where I was before, and whether I want to go up that high, I might take advantage of this and just stay around. But it's not about the weight; it's about how I feel. So I just want to be strong and virile and feel healthy. That's all first and foremost in my priority. So to be here for my family and my friends, and to live life as long and uh, as joyful as I can. I feel like I've got a lot to do to help people with the podcast. I've also got some other things in plan in the pipeline that I'll disclose a bit down the track. So once again, I'll leave this for now. But thank you very much again for everyone's support, your love, your phone calls and messages, and definitely while I was in hospital, the visits, and really love that I've got so many people in my life that care about me and love me, and it's definitely reciprocated and ditto. I've got a lot of love out there to give to other people, and it's just so good to feel that all come in at that crucial time, and it meant the world to me. So and Loretta as well. So once again, thank you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Hope you're living your best life, and I'll update this and get this online and share that with you. And be good. We'll be good at it, as they say. Enjoy your life and live in the now, live in the present, and just be enjoy. Don't get caught up in all the rubbish that can sometimes get caught up with. So, love to you all, and thank you again. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.